Welcome to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle reading. This reading is for the month of April, and it is a reading regarding a message from your spiritual team for April. What is a message that your spiritual team wants to give you for April? So this is 3-card pick-a-pile. And I just want to also reiterate that tarot and oracle readings do not dictate your life. They do not tell you what you need to do. They don't tell you what should be done. They are just, this is for fun, and this is just to possibly bring on an answer to a question that you may have had, or a way of looking at the answer to a question. It may not be the actual answer, but it may be something that you didn't think about within your questioning, and whatever your question is. But in this case, this is a message from your spiritual team. So if it resonates with you and you get something out of it, take it. If it doesn't, don't. There may be some messages that you can accept as relating to your situation. Then again, nothing may resonate. So I don't know if you, after you pick a pile, if you want to listen to all three, maybe you'll get a message from all three. Anyway, so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. So pile 1, I have this beautiful, I believe it's a rose quartz. I don't really know what it is, but it is rose colored, and I believe it's a rose quartz. Pile number 2, an iridescent star. Beautiful little iridescent star. And pile number 3, quartz crystal. Point. I love quartz crystals. Well, I love all crystals in general, but anyway, I do love quartz crystals. So go ahead and meditate on the pile here. Take a few moments to look at the stones and decide which one works for you. I'm going to give you a couple moments. Okay, pile 1, I didn't turn off the camera this time. I just thought I'd take them open. So I went ahead and pre-picked cards. And my question for pile 1 was to your spiritual team, asking what message they'd like to give you for the month of April. And what I did as well was pick clarifiers. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these as I pulled them. So the first card is 2 of Swords in reverse. This is the message from your spiritual team, and this is also a message from your spiritual team. This is the Emperor card. And then what I did was I pulled clarifiers for each card. Page of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. And then I pulled a Divine Feminine Goddess that has a message for you as well. And this is Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders. I'm going to grab my glasses here to read what this card says. It says, I have arrived. I am where I will always be, in love. Okay, so let's start with these two cards. The Two of Swords in reverse and the Emperor. Those are the messages from your spiritual team. Okay, so the Emperor is a strong card. It's basically saying that you are in charge, or else somebody else is in charge. I don't know if this is your spiritual team is letting you know that with the two of Swords in reverse, this means that you are ignoring something. I don't know if you are ignoring a message from somebody of authority that's giving you a message and you just don't like it, or you're putting off doing something. This card is telling you that you need to make a plan. The Emperor is always in charge, and he or she is like, it could be family, business, organization. I mean, he is the person with responsibility. This is saying that you are ignoring messages that are being basically handed to you from somebody of maybe not authoritarian type figure, but it could be a family member, it could be a friend, but somebody is trying to give you some good advice and you are not listening at all. Let me see what this Page of Pentacles, to clarify the Two of Swords. So this Page of Pentacles here, she is telling you, like in Karate Kid, your focus needs more focus, basically. You're being non-committal here, and you're ignoring what you're supposed to do, and you need to focus. Like, she is almost in meditation. She is like seriously focusing on balance, and maybe it could have to do with balance as well. As far as the Emperor and the Six of Cups, this person to me seems like a person that is very close to you, trying to give you good advice, almost either like a best friend or a family member. It's somebody that loves you very much. So this Emperor person may not be like a manager or like a dictatorial figure. It's not that. It's just somebody that knows, somebody that's wise, is trying to give you information, and you're just like ignoring it. Because this card here is definitely a card of love. This is like somebody that knows you inside and out. This person knows you inside and out. As far as Queen, like your spiritual team is saying, I have arrived. I am where I'll always be, in love. So the message here kind of is saying, Sarah Lakali is saying, this person of love, true heart, true love, is trying to help you, and you might be a younger person, or maybe you don't like the advice they're giving you, or you just want to come up with the advice yourself. Sometimes we can be stubborn. You know, if somebody tells us something to do, we might want to have figured that out ourselves. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a family member. It could be a boss that, or a coworker that you become close to. But whoever it is, it's somebody that has deep respect and love for you. It's not coming from a negative place. It's coming, these words are coming from love, pure love, and caring. And to say this kind of goes together, because this is saying, I'm here no matter what. I'm here no matter what. But now we're going to clarify Sarah Lacali. I pulled 2 cards to clarify her message a little bit more. And we've got the Hierophant and the 5 of Swords. So this 5 of Swords character here appears to me, see, he's grabbed 3 swords and 2 have been dropped by his opponents, his or her opponents. So it looks like there is a little bit of a struggle here. It looks like it possibly is something that you didn't want to be told. You don't want to be told you're stubborn. You're stubborn about it, and this person is here no matter what, so it doesn't matter how stubborn you are. You're just making it harder for yourself. So whatever the situation is in April, your spiritual team is saying, possibly take a step back. I mean, you might be thinking that this person may have suggested you do something is like not, or maybe it is the way you wouldn't want to do it. To me, it looks like you're stuck in possibly a stubborn situation of old thinking, outdated thinking. It's like this person is trying to help you get through a situation, and you're just being stubborn. As far as the Hierophant goes, actually, now that I'm looking at the Hierophant, you could be thinking that the Hierophant's information is outdated and you want to try something that is probably not too smart and maybe greedy. The Hierophant is of tradition, so either you're saying you want to be traditional, or you're saying, I don't want that old stuff. I don't want to be traditional. I want to try something new. But Spirit is saying it's time for an awakening. We need enlightenment here. And I have all the time in the world because I love you, or I care so much for you, that I just want things to work out because you're a great person. Let's see. I got another message here that I pulled. This was, I didn't really, I pulled this for like a clarification of everything. So this is 10 of Cups. So, I mean, this is very emotional. This is very emotional for whatever. It looks like there is an emotional connection, and it looks like there is a lot of thinking going on here. Trying to focus this card, but it looks like there's a lot of looking within. I mean, to me, the 10 of Cups is a very emotional card. end, the Ten of Cups is like fulfillment. I mean, Ten of Cups is the final card of cups before you get into the major arcana. So it looks to me like you can have everything you want if you listen to your spiritual team and take their advice. Your spiritual team is saying there's nothing but love surrounding you, and your stubbornness is only going to, first of all, delay. In this case, it's not going to it's not going to hurt the love that's there, certainly, but it can delay your progress where you want to be. To me, it looks like with focus, because you're being stubborn, with focus and all the love that is behind this Emperor person. As I said, I don't know who the Emperor is in this case, but if you're connecting to this reading, I'm sure you know who it is exactly. This is a pretty specific message, but it's certainly filled with nothing but love. And I just love this card. Well, I love all these cards. But yeah, this is just, it shows that whether you act on this or not, it's only going to delay your process. So I think this is a pretty clear reading. So pile one, I hope you got a good message out of this. If it resonated with you, I think it was certainly meant to be. So anyway, I hope to see you back again. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back, pile two, for your reading. So I pulled these in specific order, so I'm going to lay them down in specific order. So what I did was I pulled the cards as your spiritual team message. First is the Moon and the Hierophant, two major arcanas. And then I pulled a clarifier for the Moon, the Hanged Man, and a clarifier for the Hierophant, the Sun. Wow, we got 4 major arcanas here. Okay, and then a spiritual, your divine feminine goddess I picked for you was Mirabai, the saint of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So your spiritual team is saying there is something definitely hidden, or there is something that is deceiving you right now, and they want you to possibly open your eyes to that deceit. As far as, let's see here. Yeah, so this is very interesting. The Hierophant is basically traditional beliefs, and it could have something to do with some of your traditional beliefs. Maybe something new that's come in your spiritual path, and your spiritual team is saying, open your eyes and make sure that you are seeing things as they are, because this is like your core beliefs. It looks like something is trying to pull you away from your core beliefs. Let's see what the clarifiers have here. So the clarifier for the Moon is the Hanged Man. So, I mean, the Hanged Man is kind of a surrender card. It is actually a surrender card. If you look at this Hanged Man here, she looks like she's completely freed herself to accept, well, maybe not accept. It's like she's releasing something. And maybe that's it. Maybe it has something to do with something new you're looking into. Well, let's verify this this Sun card here. So the Sun card is connected to the Hierophant. Actually, the Sun card is one of the most positive cards in the deck. I mean, it's like, I am whole, you know, I am basically whole when I'm happy. So it looks to me like there might be some questioning of beliefs or traditions, or it might not be, it might be religious, it might be family traditions, it might be a family member that has strong beliefs and does not like something that you are doing. I think we're going to have to pull some more cards here, because I'm going to have to clarify this Moon card here. But this card for the Hierophant is kind of alluding to me like the, whatever the traditional, well, let's clarify these cards a little bit more. I'm going to grab the same deck to clarify both the Hierophant Sun connection. Tell us what this Hierophant Sun connection means. Tell us what this Hierophant Sun connection means. Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. Okay, let's see what the Moon, Hanged Man, High Priestess. Gosh, I may even need to pull more here, but the Six of Pentacles with the Hierophant in tradition and the Sun with complete happiness. This person in your family, or possibly, I would say, I think it has to do with family. They're like telling you that the way to your success is through, the way to success, to the perfect solution, is following my path. Which is the Six of Pentacles. I mean, this is saying, I mean, this is like two ways. This is like giving and receiving, being like charitable. Traditional family values maybe has to do with charity. Let me see what this Hanged Man and the deception with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is, she looks like she's in deep meditation here, as well as the Hanged Man. I mean, this is a powerful card. I mean, the Moon is deception, but this is like kind of work together here. I mean, it's like you may have possible insights, or maybe you've done your spiritual work on this end. I think we definitely need more of a, I think we need a clarifier on this moon card alone. Let's do that, because I think that both of these cards here, I mean, it's showing like insights, visions. I mean, you are seeing something that the Hierophant is telling you to beware of. So let's see if we can get detail on the moon card. The Hermit. So the Hierophant definitely wants you to rethink, really take time. I mean, this is like explosive right here. I mean, we got the Hermit, we got the High Priestess, and we've got the Hangman. They're all in meditation. But they really want you to not be deceived. So they're like, that's what the message is. That's what the message is. The Hierophant is saying, you need to really, really, really meditate, envision, vision board, seek from within, and your spiritual team is there. The Saint of True Freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. So love is here with the person that's wanting you to look, but I am my own person. So it could also mean that whatever way is traditional may not be the way that you're supposed to take. Let's get another clarifier here, because there's always more ways than one to the ultimate goal. I mean, we don't need to all go the same way. That's why generations and generations go by. Everybody does, everything changes. I mean, this is, so the Hierophant is feeling stuck, basically trying to open up their truth to you. They feel like you're not listening, but you're over here doing your own thing and meditating. And I mean, to me, it looks like you've got things under control, but I'm going to go ahead and, oh, here we go. I forgot to pull these other cards. Okay, so I have two clarifiers for the Mirabai, the Saint of True Freedom. This is the World card. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to go get my little book on this one. I told you Knight of Pentacles, but it's actually King of Pentacles. I just got this new deck and I absolutely love it, but for the life of me, I was like, I don't know what that, after I thought about it, I thought I better double check on it. It looked more like the King to me. So it is the King of Pentacles clarifier for the Mirabai, for the Goddess of Mirabai, and then the World card. Okay, so the World card is like wholeness. All your elements are in line. You've reached completion. And the King of Pentacles is saying, yes, I mean, truth be told here, your ultimate decision on whatever you're meditating on over here is going to come to fruition, no matter, I mean, it looks to me like somebody is trying to to keep your eyes open. In this case, it may be the best thing because they're trying to lay out the deceit and the hidden so you keep your eyes open. But in this case, it looks like ultimately whatever they're doing might be irritating, but it is ultimately going to lead to success and happiness and fortune. Taking a sip here of coffee. Happiness and fortune is going to happen, and I am married to my own soul. Love is what sets me free. So, I mean, it is a loving relationship from whoever this Hierophant person is that's steeping you in tradition, but whatever your outcome is, through your meditation, through your process, through your seeking from within, you're going to get your ultimate outcome no matter what. And I did pull a final card, and it's the Six of Wands. Look how pretty she's sitting on that sunflower there. She's saying, I have succeeded, and on my own terms, I have done so. And you know, it sees, it's like it's almost like in your face, look at me, I have success, I am being seen, victory, victory, victory. But I mean, the person that loves you isn't going to probably take that as a slap in the face. You're just saying, my decision, whether that was with the help of the Hierophant character, whoever that may be, family, whatever, it looks like success has been reached. And I love these cards. Anyways, I don't know, this is the first reading I gave also was pretty specific, so I think this is very specific as well. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you back soon. Welcome back, pile 3, to your reading here. So basically, as I've explained to the other two groups, I pulled 2 cards that are a direct message from your spiritual team. Four of Swords and Four of Cups. And then clarifier for the Four of Swords. Clarifier for the Four of Cups. And your spiritual guardian for the month of April. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Okay, so the Four of Cups here is like showing you're bored. This person is got their back up against a tree and they're just like, get out of my face. I don't want any more. I don't want any more of what you're offering. I'm just bored. As far as this card here, it looks as well that they're combined quite well. There's a problem. I mean, it seems like you are trying to solve some kind of problem that seems like you're not happy with how it's going to be solved. It's like you just feel like it's not worth it. It's unsolvable, you know. But yet you're trying to retreat and be alone in your own thoughts, and possibly somebody's trying to pick up your spirits when it's not your spirits that need to be picked up. You need to just think. Let's see what we've got for clarification cards here. So, for the Four of Swords and your thinking yourself into oblivion, basically. I mean, it's like you're thinking and thinking and thinking, and it's not going to do you any good. So it says, I mean, it's like the card is saying, it looks as though you're just overplaying something over and over and over in your head, and you're just making yourself miserable. The Eight of Wands is interesting here because it looks like you could it might be worth it to make just a split decision. Sometimes, usually most people say you need to meditate on it and think about it and go over the pros and cons, but in this case, it's like this card is saying we possibly just need to make a split last minute decision. I don't know. It's not something that you should be spending so much wasted energy on. I mean, you're making yourself sad and you're wasting time being miserable, it looks like. But let's see, the Six of Wands. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like split decisions might be what you need to make, and almost like this card almost looks to me like after the decision be made, you stand proud in it and don't back down. I mean, sometimes when people are really successful people, they stand behind what they're speaking and they don't back down. Whether it's perceived success on our end or actual success that happens with these people, confident people get action. They get what they want. And it looks like here with this, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So basically, your spiritual divine feminine card is saying, you've known all along what the answer is. Quit sitting there moping like you're whining. So we've got, I pulled cards for the Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords clarifier. It's a Four of Cups. And then the Four of Cups again. Mopey. These cards are fitting in perfectly. Let's see if the qualifier for the Six of Wands and Four of Cups. So 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. So this clarifier here is just absolutely clarifying these three. These are all combined here. Well, these three are combined. This is just clarifying it. You're moping and you're you've lost enthusiasm, and really your gut instinct has been there all along, and your guardian, divine feminine guardian this month for April, is saying your gut instinct has been correct all along. Financial success is in the picture for you. I mean, this Ten of Pentacles, excuse me, is like success. Usually it's like money, could be marriage. I kind of think it has to do with money more, but let's grab a clarifier from the same, not from the same deck, but let's grab a clarifier for this Ten of Pentacles energy. I like how my candle here is like, right here, it looks like there's a little flame in the Goddess card. I was like messing with the camera. I'm like, is something on fire here? No, it's just a flame going on to your Goddess. So anyways, King of Swords. Another very powerful card. I mean, the King of Swords is basically saying that there's a wise owl there, logic. And look at, oh, this is really a beautiful card. I'm just looking at it. The raven and the feather. There's a lot of wise animal spirits there, and maybe that might be a sign for you as well. Maybe if you've seen an owl or a bat or a bird. Yeah, that's a really beautiful card. Okay, so well, anyways, I mean, clear thinking. This guy's clear thinking, and I know this card says to make a sporadic decision, but to me it's as if you've known it all along anyway. I'm going to go ahead and pull another clarifier just for these two spirit cards that came. Oh, the Magician, one of my favorite cards. Of course, I have many, but it's almost as if with this King of Swords, this Ten of Pentacles, and your spirit guide, and this decision, it's almost as if it's just automatically going to manifest for you. I mean, it's almost as if on your original, your spirit guides are worried that you're blocking your creativity for one, because of overthinking it and the negative attitude, and then came along this card saying, you know what, you've known all along, just do it. This pity party is not going to work, because inside you are the King of Swords. You are the Magician. Your gut instinct is wise beyond reason. You are making more out of it than you need to, is what that is saying to me. This is all three readings have been really pretty straightforward. And then we've got the Nine of Coins as a kind of a final message for your pile. And I absolutely love these fairy cards that I've got. They're just gorgeous. I try not to use them too much because I don't want to ruin them, but I mean, this card is saying, I mean, you are gifted. You are gifted. The universe is there to give you what you want. Choose choose positivity, choose joy. The universe is there for you. The universe wants so much to give you what you want, but you're standing in your own way, and that's what your spiritual guides are. Your spiritual guide is seeing. Our spiritual guides are saying that you're wallowing in your own self-destruction and self-pity, but if you just do, the universe is there, ready, willing, and able to give you what you want. I don't know that there's more that I can say with this. I mean, all three of these readings, I feel like these readings have been really short, but I mean, this is really clear. This is a beautiful, all three of them are beautiful messages. So if you have time to go back and listen to them, they seem like they're all pretty specific. So if they don't resonate with you, then there may be no message for you in these readings. But if they resonate with you, it looks like it could resonate completely. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed your readings today, and we will see you at the next reading. Thanks for joining Vagabond Gypsy. Like my page, please.